As you can see, seatbelts do save lives, but currently only 1/2 of all drivers in South Dakota wear them. This next story is about a 14-year-old girl who always wore her seatbelt, except this once. Her name was Sarah.
Sarah was a beautiful, vivacious, energetic, intelligent young lady, and she brought a lot of life into our family.
The Saturday before Sarah had her accident, she had an appointment in Rapid City. When we got in the car, she immediately put on her seatbelt, and she looked at me and she said, "Mom, I can't believe how automatic it is. I just get in the car and I put on my seatbelt right away." And I felt really good about this because it's always been a rule at our house. The car doesn't move until everybody has their seatbelt on. She normally did use her seatbelt, except this once. I have no doubt in my mind that had she had on her seatbelt the day the car rolled, she would still be here. The morning that Sarah died, we both got up and got ready for work like we normally do. My habit every morning with my kids was just before I left for work, I would go in and I would kiss each of them goodbye. I had my normal day at work, and it was 6 o'clock when the phone rang, and it was a police officer asking me to come to the hospital to identify my daughter. I did say, "Is she bad?" And he said yes.
I walked into the waiting room there at the emergency room, and there were my 2 boys and my wife sobbing with the 2 doctors present, and Kay's first words to me were, "Oh, Steve." And I knew at that point that we had lost Sarah.
The day after Sarah died, we had to go down and pick out a casket to bury our daughter in. 2 days after Sarah died, which was a Friday, they had the visitation at the funeral home. Saturday was her funeral. The next day, Sunday, would have been Sarah's 15th birthday. Monday was her burial. This horrifying ordeal got stretched out to 5 days. No family should have to go through this. All because she was not wearing a seatbelt. All I was told was that she'd lost control of the car and it had rolled, that she had been thrown through the sunroof, and that the car had rolled over. There isn't a day goes by that we don't all remember and think about Sarah and wish with all of our hearts that she were here. I just really hope that the kids that see this tape will stop and think, if I do have an accident and I'm killed, what is that going to do to my family? It was devastating for us. So we just miss her and think about her a lot.
If you still choose not to buckle up, take a moment to think of what you'll leave behind if you get killed in a car crash. Your friends, your family, your dreams, not to mention a lifetime of pain for your loved ones. Parents, who will raise your children? Just think, all of this could be avoided in 3 quick seconds with a simple click.